Palestine are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Davis. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Christensen. Palestine still without a single shot on target. Rudiger. And here's Giroud. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Xavi Simons. Now Christensen.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! And it's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
After 22 minutes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Palestine looking to pass their way through. Palestine are behind here despite their domination of possession. Oh, that's a key interception. Konate. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Palestine are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Just more than minutes till half-time. That's good vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
João Neves. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. João Neves. Xavi Simons. No way through there.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Xavi Simons.
Coming on the
Saka
field
does well
is
to get it back.
Number 20,
Saka.
Second.
Christensen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Palestine certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That looks a cracking ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vinicius Junior. There's no flag. Look at this. Can he finish? Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things comfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Christensen. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Not the most accurate pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Stood up well to him there. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
James. João Neves. Now Simons. And here's Giroud. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Saka. João Neves. Knocks it into space. Cross flung in towards the middle. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alexander-Arnold. Adams. Now Saliba. Adams. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Simons.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Valverde, taken back almost at once. Tchouaméni. Now James. João Mario receives it in a wide position. What a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Palestine have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And here's Torres. Now it's Valverde. And Torres! Oh, what has happened here? Gavi. No, it's come to nothing. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, they could break here. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ribery gets a foot in here. Now it's Torres. Foot in. Gavi. Now it's Xerxes. Gavi, out towards the flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Christensen cuts out the pass. Konate. And it's Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Now João Neves. And it's Neymar. It's a promising position. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. That's really well cleared. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he was quick to react.
Added time.
James. Gavi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. James picks it up out wide. Valverde. And here's Xerxes. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.